Hello, hello, and welcome, my Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Welcome to your full moon to new moon next. What do I need read for July 2020? I am your reader, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions, the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons, but your dad just calls me Mal. Hi. Oh, it's so good to be reading the water signs Pisces moon that I am. But let's get down to business. If you're new to my channel, please do consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, hitting the notification bell because I do put out quite a bit of stuff, and commenting in the comment section below should you feel so drawn. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. My numbers keep going up little by little by little, and it's very, very cool. It feels like my work is reaching out and helping people. So thank you so much for all that jazz. However, this is a general read, right? So please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, check your other signs. These are going around 25 to 30 minutes, more or less. So I'm trying to keep them short so that it's easier for you to check your other signs, because this is a what do I need read. They're a little bit different than what you see floating around. It's asking the divine. We're in a 6-card draw this time, so 6 different decks, 1 card each. Just clues, tips, and hints about what you need in particular areas of your life, or sometimes it's all in the same area. It's how the cards hit the table, and of course it's going to be different for every Cancerian or any other sign that I read, how the themes are going to play themselves out in the specifics in your life. Cool. So we are looking at this full moon in Capricorn on June 5th, a lunar eclipse, which is the tail end of the solar eclipse, right? We always get those doing that, one then the other, the reflexive aspect of it, if you will, the mirroring aspect. But this is a period from that full moon to a new moon on Monday. I know, hashtag Duran Duran, right? Light your torch, wave it for the new moon on Monday in Cancer, your new moon for the year. So cool. This will, I really have blessed the decks, asking that particularly the goddess Hera shine down, because Hera is one of the 3 goddesses who sit in the throne of Cancer for me. So may the blessings of the great queen be upon you. Shall we? What else? I guess that's about it. Just remember to breathe. The more you breathe in the present moment, the more I breathe in the present moment, the more spirit can do its thing, and I can get you the clarity, guidance, and grace, and you can feel what resonates and what doesn't. 6-card draw. Here we go. Take a nice deep breath. All the decks that I read are in the description box at the very, very bottom. Otherwise, check out the links on the way down. There's some cool stuff on the way. First reading of the day. Here we go. My angels. Hi. Hello, my beloved angels and archangels. Please, 1 card in clarity for this Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for this new moon, full moon in Capricorn to new moon next in Cancer, July 2020. What is the healing angel that they need, right? That is hovering, offering a hand, a wing, a halo, a blessing, a healing, but they need to be aware of, that they need to ask permission, they have to give permission for that angel to come in. So what is the angel that they need this full moon to new moon next? Archangel Michael. Be prepared. Be prepared, sweetheart. Be prepared. Because you know what? You don't call on Archangel Michael for just anything. I mean, I know a lot of people do. He's the most famous one. I mean, he has the best celestial press agent. I mean, come on, John Travolta played him in a movie. You don't really see that kind of happen with the other archangels over much. Yeah, I want to see Archangel Uriel and well, I guess, didn't they do Uriel? Yeah, they did Uriel on Lucifer. Anyway, moving along. Expect the truth, the sort of truth to slice through illusion, falsehoods, stuff, but also to protect and defend yourself. That's usually what he is known for, as the protector and the defender, right? Patron angel of policemen and firemen, rescuers, things of that nature. But I know from the nature he's also about cutting you free from stuff that no longer serves you, particularly that, not just things that have passed their expiration date, which we all need to learn that. It's a waning moon. Keep in mind we're looking at a waning moon and letting go. This Cancer new moon to full moon next. So expect the truth, and you might want to ask for the protection, not just for you, but for others as well, that you can contain as well as be protected from the fallout of illusion exploding, which you think, oh, it's an illusion, it wasn't real, but it can be a real tower moment. Archangel Michael, as much as I love him, I mean, I'm an Arielite. I'm connected to Archangel Ariel. Part of the Archangel of Lyons is Archangel Ariel, and my angelic name that I got in 1990 is Elistariel, the shining star of Angel Ariel, and I didn't know that at the time. Yeah. Shall we? Let's ask the goddesses what they feel for you. Oh, look, you got Temperance at the bottom of the deck. I don't do that bottom of the deck stuff unless I'm doing a full out spread. I'm just drawing here. Let's ask the goddesses what you need. Particularly Hera. Breathe. Oh, my goddess is sacred. Please, oh please, oh please. Hera in particular. No, it's Hera, it's Hestia, it's Hecate. But Hera in particular, please. One card in clarity. What have you got for this Cancerian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign? What do they need from this full moon in Capricorn to new moon next in their moon sign, in their sign of Cancer, please? What is it they need to be aware of internally, in the yin, in their own intuition, just their own internal state? Ooh, the coyote. Oh boy. All right, a trick. Be very tuned to your gut. If you feel like someone is lying or not speaking the whole WHOLE truth. I mean the coyote. I mean, it's the coyote woman in this deck. But this is half of the card of the devil, right? The deceptions, the lies, the things that keep us ensconced in things, right? Like I said, if you're needing to be cut through something sort of on the nosy, if you want to put two cards together that, you know, are going to interact. But remember, it's all for a learning. I mean, it's all for a higher purpose. You don't have to like that, by the way. But you do have to eventually accept it, that there is a higher purpose. You don't have to be like, yay, all that pain and suffering and illusion was worth it. I mean, it does get there eventually, I guess. I've had that experience. I'm not going to be that jaded to see that even our worst experiences are our greatest gifts. On the path of true love, it's just how it is. So, yeah, you might have been tricked. Pay attention to that and make sure, yes, can this be about self-sabotage and tricking yourself? Absolutely. But then isn't that all part of the same web that Archangel Michael clears? So there you go. That's what you need. You need an Archangel Michael clearing. I'm going to do an Archangel Michael. There are probably like 10,000 videos you could find on YouTube doing an Archangel Michael clearing. But really, it's not like the legions of the archangels aren't covering planet Earth right now anyway, so just ask. Hey, do you mind? You got a minute? Just be prepared for the aftermath. As a matter of fact, let's have a look at what the aftermath might possibly be in such a thing with the Mythic Tarot. By the way, this was Daughters of the Moon Tarot, Fiona Morgan. I have to remember to keep calling out the decks as I use them. That's just fair. So let's ask the Mythic Tarot, the voice of the gods. What's going on? What you need in the yang, right? The external, the masculine, the action part of yourself. Breathe. My gods, I feel that. Please, my gods, one card in clarity, if you will, for this Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, this full moon in Capricorn to their new moon in Cancer, their sign. We've got the angels talking about Archangel Michael, the only archangel in the deck. We've got the goddesses talking about the trickster, the coyote woman, which is, yes, a lesson is learned, and you couldn't have learned it any other way but through trickery, deception, even if it's the gods themselves doing it, which they're allowed to do. They're gods. It's all part of the divine plan. So, my gods, please, a piece of clarity, a clue, a tip, a hint. What do they need to be aware of in terms of action in the external world? Oh, screw. Six of Cups. So, the great thing about the Six of Cups is that it is about emotional harmony and balance, or at least that process of coming into, right? Comes after the Five, which is usually a card of emotional turbulence. So yes, it can be about nostalgia. Here is, oh, I'm so sad, that Psyche sitting on the rocks, having realized who her true love was, Eros, the god of love, son of Aphrodite, but didn't Well, I mean, I think she did the right thing, right? Oh, read the myth. It's brilliant that, you know, because she's not allowed to see his face, but they fall in love. It's a long story. And she, like, sneaks a peek, and a drop of oil hits his thigh, and he wakes up and he takes off. So this is, like, the next scene. She's, like, all womp womp, right? Looking back at the old times, and I get that nostalgic part of the Six of Cups as well. And it might mean that, you know, whatever it is that's going on here, you have a lot of emotions about, and perhaps that really looking back fondly, but yet at the same time, you know that there's something off here. So what are you going to do about it, right? This is so emotional in terms of the yang aspect. What you need to be aware of is that there are emotions that are coming up here right now. Allow them to balance and maybe act accordingly. Not the best time to do certain things. Maybe a time of a bit more of going into emotional balance work. And you know what? That's why we're moving on to the next deck. The Chuck Spezzano Love Pack. God help us. I love this deck. So few people have it because it was out so long ago. It's way out of print from what I understand. So there are 4 suits in this one. The problem, luck, healing, and grace. So this time the Ascended Masters, which this deck is blessed for, consecrated to, whatever you want to say, the voices of the Ascended Masters, is what is the problem that you need to be aware of, or what is the luck you need to realize is here for you, what is the healing that you need to embrace, or what is the grace that you need to allow in, right? So it's very much, what do you need, what do you need, what do you need, what do you need? Cool. Take a nice deep breath. My Ascended Masters, please. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what that feeling is, but you do. Please, 1 card in clarity for the Cancerian collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Please. What is it that they need to know about for this Capricorn full moon to the new moon next in Cancer? Their own sign. God help them. Please, oh please. What do they need? What is the piece of luck, the piece of the problem, the piece of grace, or the piece of healing this Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs needs? Full to new moon next, July 2020. Self-love. It's the healing. You need to allow in self-love. Look, regardless of whether you stay with somebody or not, if it is that kind of thing, it does have that feeling on it. Like I said, I try and say all the time, and I just try not to immediately jump to a romantic conclusion here. But it's kind of feeling that way. But that what you need is self-love. Now, look, we all need self-love. Is the book anywhere near me? No, of course not. Whatever arises, love that. Get the book by Matt Kahn. It's really good, but even take that concept and run with it on your own, and you know, look into it, your own research. People overuse that word a lot. But if that's really what you need, which it wouldn't have come up, there's so many other cards, right, that could have come up in a deck that thick, that it's really saying, you probably do need to really see the truth, extricate yourself from something, really honor that there's a trick going on here, some type of sabotage, deception, that may be creating an unhealthy attachment with this Six of Cups, wistfulness, but also an opportunity to bring things into emotional balance by giving yourself the love you need. Yeah. And to help with that, we're also going to ask the Ascended Masters for a healing mantra card from the Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn. I am finding the more and more I work with these mantras, because they do. I mean, they're part of my everyday life professionally, so why wouldn't I carry them over into my personal life? The more time and space I give them, like the more I do them, and don't try to like just say them 10 billion times a day, but really like find my way through them, because they all feel a little differently. They really are healing. They're working for me, but we'll see. You ready? Let's find out what is the healing mantra, or the mantra you need to heal. Booyah. Breathe. Oh, one more. Oh, my Ascended Masters, please. 1 card in clarity for this Cancerian collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. This full moon in Capricorn to new moon next in Cancer. Their moon sign for the year. I should say their new moon for the year. Please, what is the perfect healing mantra that they most need at this point? Full moon to new moon next July 2020. Soothing impatience. Not my favorite card, but I am a Virgo. Soothing impatience. There is nothing to do but wait. There's nothing to do but wait. What is there to do but wait? Nothing. There's nothing to do but wait. Didn't you know? Didn't you? Didn't you know? I'm going to read to you from the bookie book. Just kind of scanning all of this here. Yeah. It's got a very interesting feel to it. I mean, every reading does, I get that, but soothing impatience. Yeah, it's right here in my solar plexus like this. How much longer do I have to deal with this? Because I really feel like this Trickster card, you're feeling it like right here, like this Page of Cups, you're like self-love, 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 but there's nothing to do but wait. When impatience is soothed, each perceivable barrier becomes an opportunity to be more aligned with your soul by slowing down. Okay? In the soothing of impatience, you no longer see moments of pause or delay as conspiring against you. Instead, you realize they are giving you time for inner reflection, where life's deepest meaning can be uncovered. It's worth the wait. Whatever it is, it's worth the wait. If you get to tune to life's deepest meaning, to have that uncovered within you, even in the most ordinary of circumstances. That's cool. But I'm a mystic. I would think that's cool. This mantra is ideal for becoming more grounded, easing frustrations, and releasing blame. Okie dokie. Blame of self, blame of others. Because, yeah. The quantum. There we go. And it all plays itself out in one way or another, right? Every decision everyone has ever made, another version of them has made the other decision, right? So the version of it, the variation you experience in your life is in alignment with the highest destiny. And it doesn't feel that way, but the hero's journey never does. The path of true love never does. It's always shrouded in uncertainty and terror and slaying dragons. And, well, not that I have anything against dragons personally, but it's symbolic. It's symbolic. Let's not get the draconians mad at me now. Please breathe. Ancient primordial element spirits that they are. Please, the higher selves of all involved. Oh, the higher selves of all involved. Please, one card in clarity for the Cancerian collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for this full moon in Capricorn to new moon next in Cancer. What do they need? What is the piece of inspiration? What is the higher self insight that you can impart through a whisper of love for this, you know, because the Archangel Michael is there from the angels. It's like his calling card landed on the table, and the goddess threw her face as Coyote Woman on the table. There's some kind of trick going on here with the Trickster, something, and I can't even tune into it because there's so many variations of it. It's like staring at a wall of TV screens. The gods are saying Six of Cups, reflect. That would be part of the slow down from the soothing impatience. The self-love card from the Masters, and I get it. With soothing impatience, it's going to take time to heal whatever this is. This is a healing dealio. So what have you got for them, Ascended Masters, please? One card in clarity. Your whisper of love to this Cancerian, this full moon to new moon next is get to know each other. Get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. I mean, obviously, I was saying I didn't know for sure if this was a romantic thing. I mean, get to know each other is usually not a family relationship thing. You know, it's like, no. I can try choose love and figure out, try and hear them a certain way. But this feels like the getting to know someone is really sort of based upon you getting to love yourself. Let me just put it all together. It's easier that way, right? So look, you've got truth and deception right here. So what you need is Archangel Michael to help you clear out the trick, the deception. But remember, the tricks, you didn't do anything wrong when you fall into a trick. In a way, it's sort of the gods taking you seriously, saying there's no way else that we could have gotten you to move in this direction or heal this or look at this or learn this than to trick you into it. Hello, I never thought I was going to be a YouTuber, but here I am and I'm having the time of my life. This is not what I thought. So I felt a little tricked at first, but I'm like, this is really cool, right? Archangel Michael, clear my eyes, cut me free from that which no longer serves. To really trust that, and with that, get to know each other, right? Take the time to get to know each other, and there's no rush. Sometimes there's nothing to do but wait. Just let things unfold. And yes, there might be some reflective, emotional stuff going on for you right now, but remember, 6s are numbers of harmony and balance. There is a healing opportunity here for you, and with that card of self-love from the Master saying that all of this right now, what you need to do is love yourself and be like, well, great, how do I do that? You put your hand on your chest, you close your eyes, you take a few deep breaths, and you say to that emotional heart chakra, see the heart chakra as your inner child, if you like, I do. Hey kid, I love you. I'm going to give you more love, not less, because you deserve more love, not less. And you're going to get your time to cry and wait. But sweetheart, right now, I have to be the parent. You get to be the child. There's nothing to do but wait. And in the meantime, we're going to get to know each other. And maybe that's not just we're going to get to know each other, us and this person. We're going to get to know each other, you and I. Which is a really, really cool read for healing. Little inner child work, a lot of inner child work does a soul good, allows the ego to dissolve, the pain to be released, the suffering to alchemize from leaded pain and suffering to golden wisdom and experience in a really, really wonderful way. But so saith I, right? So may you be so blessed. May the Cancerian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs be blessed with all that they need. The blessings of Archangel Michael to be with them, that they get whatever this trickster thing is within inside them in the yin, while in terms of the yang, they may be a little bit more reflective, looking within themselves, balancing their stuff with self-love. They're so beautiful. May they be blessed with the ability to soothe their impatience, knowing that there is nothing to do but wait. As they get to know each other, whatever that means for each of them, may they be so blessed that they may heal, grow, learn, become the best that they can be for their well-being and for the well-being of all concerned. So motivating. And so it is. Thank you for watching. Please do like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hey, the blessing's worth that, right? And feel free to comment in the comments section below. Otherwise, wishing you the very best and the very blessed of this full moon in Capricorn to new moon next in your sign Cancer. Hail. Farewell and blessed be.